that talk about moving.
Okay. Yeah, and I want her back here. We got a weekly show here on Wednesdays. Yeah. How the baby's doing? Okay.
Should be. Yeah, I always just got settled in June, so I'm just. And he my height now.
Yes, I know. He's such a. He grows so fast. He's got 15.
You want to look
Look.
the little one.
I got four nephews, one coming back from Vegas, you know, I was able to connect him, he's been working with Quincy Jones doing
Really?
Yeah, out there in Vegas doing
I would love to get back into the radio field.
Yeah, hey, look, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, hey, but you're doing it. You're still doing it.
It's a work in progress. Thank you. Yeah. I know, it's a jungle out there. It really is. Yeah, dude. It's crazy. It is. You're so welcome, yo. You need some more, just let me know.
I sure will.
Okay, hon.
They gonna need it all.
Yeah. All right, baby. It's good to see you.
You guys.
See you later. What's that now? Hello. That was Jimi Hendrix, Crosstown Traffic. If you didn't know, now you know. The greatest guitar player of all time, Jimmy. I think Jimmy and Janis was the first ones to have just like the one name thing.
Yeah.
You know, before Mike and Kobe and, you know, that type of thing. So, that was a good song, bro. Thank you. Let's see. This is No Static Radio. The voice of the revolution is the Hustling Wax Flow. Y'all know. It's like, let's say, it's that time. Tune in, you know, let's see. We got some places where you can listen to us live or tune in live and don't look at us. But first we got sponsors powered by Google and Colors, YouTube, and sponsored by Lamont Avenue Wines, the Cleveland Rugby League, and designed me exclusively. Thank all you people for being sponsors and being down with No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. Now, you can get us on Mixlr. That's MIXLR.com, Mixcloud. Live on onlineradio.net, mediaq.com, and tunein.com. So, if y'all want to download any of those apps, or just go straight to YouTube, or go straight to, what the other place I just said, Facebook Live, go to the No Static Radio page, like the page, scroll down, you will see me. Hustle over there. This is Hustling Wax Flow. And he's over there, and I'm behind this mic, and I'm trying to get from behind this mic, because I know I can't be seen. They seeing more of Mike than they seeing of me. And that ain't no way to roll. Let me see. Can you move that thing right there over a little bit? This way, I guess. But yeah, so we here. We gonna be here for a minute. And if you don't like it, still listen to us. If you like it, continue to listen to us. First of all, let me thank everybody that tuned in to this show and view this show, whether you view it live or you go back and watch the replay of it. I want to thank each and every one of you for being part of this, because y'all part of this too. And it don't get much better than that. Let me tell you, it just don't get much better than people that's tuning in, listening in, and showing us some love. I seen Ja on Instagram the other day.
Yeah.
Ja, his hair was blowing in the wind. Ja, I love you, bro, but damn. Okay, where we at? Oh yeah, let me say this real fast. The Trauma Recovery Center. The Trauma Recovery Center, they can help you with different issues in your life. The Trauma Recovery Center helps people with the following. You know, violence, domestic violence, PTSD, safety, emotional issues, food, clothes, and much more. The Trauma Recovery Center of Cleveland can help you. You can change your life starting now with help from the Trauma Recovery Center. 216-644-5487. Again, 216-644-5487. You know, they'll come where you're at 24 hours, 7 days a week, and it's completely confidential. You know, the Trauma Recovery Center can help you, you know, take your life back. You know, and you ain't gotta live with violence, man. There's enough violence going on out here as it is. So if you can find a place that will help you deal with this issue in your household, in your community, whatever have you, then call the Trauma Recovery Center. Again, that's 216-644-5487. That's important stuff. Even though everything I'm gonna say here is important to us, to y'all. I just sent out some info to get with us. What was the lottery numbers today? 609 and 987 something. I left my copy of the lottery number somewhere, but I didn't win. Put it that way. And but I knew the pick 3 was 609. Yesterday in the midday, the pick 4 was 2111. And for 50 cents box, that would have paid you $2,500 any combination. So congratulations to everybody that hit that number, because yours truly didn't. And I'm sorry. It ain't working too right for me right now.
Don't be sorry, I ain't gonna do that.
But see, and then too, some people be like, well, dude, didn't you just say you just hit for X amount of, you know, with 3 zeros in the game? Yeah.
And I had 10, 12 in so.
All I know is this, that money is in the past. I need money to be in the present and in the future, okay?
Yeah.
So I'll pull up the lottery number before I get out of here, because that's important. The Ohio lottery is important. Some people got bills to pay. When I was in the line at Dave's today, and you know, I'm looking before I got in the line. You know, I'm just like in the store fooling with people, and that line was long, man. I mean, like 6 people deep at least for like an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't mad because I was, you know, eating free cherries, of course. And Darius had got some chicken, so I would eat some chicken with him. The real fine security guard lady that work in Highland Heights that be doing a part-time thing over there, yeah, she was there, and she was looking good too. You know, I ain't no sense in me lying, but that's how it is sometimes. I could have went Alfonso Ribeiro, but guess what? I ain't gonna go there. You know, I just want to say, like, real fast, rest in peace. You know, KJ, he was a West Side kid. His birthday was like Saturday.
Yeah.
He got murdered on his birthday.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people posting that.
Yeah, man. You know, he was about to.
I didn't know him, but it seemed like a lot of people that I knew him.
Yeah, I mean, he was a good dude, man. He was
Or they were
good.
just posting it. I don't know.
He was a good young dude, man. You know, he wasn't out here like that, man. You know, I had to get into the safety director, Mr. Kerry Howard, Wayne Drummond, the police chief, the mayor. I just wear this bib because I'm still, you know, I'm still like a baby. Cause I'm like, I gotta find something better for him. Cause I loved it, Frank No Action Jackson, bro.
Yeah.
That was hitting on all cylinders. But I got something for you, Mayor Bibb, because they not doing anything about this stuff that's going on out here. You know, they keep saying, well, we don't have enough police. We can't get enough people to recruit. Well, we start recruiting out of the state. Start recruiting people from overseas. Because if you down 300 officers, and next year you'll be down another 50 because of retirements and people leaving to go to other police forces, suburban or out of town, because they get more money, then you got to switch your game plan up, or it's going to continue to persist. The Kia people were running around. They decided to run lights running from the police the other day. They hit this lady in her car. Her and her friend was in the car.
Yeah.
She was 21. She died. The friend is in critical condition. When they got because the car flipped and was on its top. When they got the car thieves out of the car, it was a 12-year-old girl, a 12-year-old boy, and I think a 14 and a 15-year-old. So.
Did you see the video they got on Instagram where the Kia boys, one of the dudes, they somewhere, I think it's like Cleveland Heights, Maple Heights, I don't remember where they were at the gas station, and one of the police pulled the Kia boy out the car and he arrested him, got him on the ground, and while he got him on the ground, another dude jumped in the car and drive off. He pulled his gun and he was like, man, whatever, man. And dude got away.
Well, hey.
That's crazy. That's how it's going down up there. If y'all don't know.
It's going down. I mean, because you ain't hearing about it all over the country no more. It's just here now.
Yeah.
And I read something the other day in Cleveland, not Cuyahoga County, not the surrounding suburbs. In Cleveland, there have been 3,700 either carjackings or stolen cars this year.
Yeah.
I'm like, that got to be the damn record. That might be the record for any state in the whole union, because
Crazy.
it's August. We still got some time to go.
Just when I was leaving out today to come here, some dude was walking down the hill from the other building. He said, man, I'm gonna have to kill one of these N-words that stealing cars and stuff. But he catch the bus, ain't got no car, so what they got to do with him?
Maybe they got them already. I don't know.
No, they ain't never got him. He ain't never.
Hey, what's wrong? What's up with your boy, man, that likes to leave his cell phone and his keys in the bus stop?
He's still doing the same thing, man. It's still his birthday.
His birthday. I got to get my relapse on.
He was all the way up on 117, man. I said, what you doing up here? He said, I work around. He's all up on 117 in Detroit, man.
Working.
Don't get no beer.
Working his hand.
Working, don't get no beer. 8 ball in the can.
He trying to get his relapse on.
8 ball in the can. I say, man, if you don't start drinking 8 ball out the bottle like a real alcoholic.
Man, the world done came to an end, man. We just still here. It's still spinning, but the world has actually came to an end. So get y'all chips in line, enjoy it, spend it, because eventually it's just going to explode. Because this is ridiculous, man, going on out here, man. KJ didn't deserve that, man. You got to be careful. It's more. You got to do more than keep your head on a swivel out here now. And I'm talking about in Cleveland. Do you know in the city of Cleveland there are actually only 380 some odd thousand people who live in the city? Now, when it's from 9 to 5 or 7 to 4:30, whatever you do, yeah, it's close to 1 million people because people working and they going back and forth, from here to there. But now, grimy New York is 8 million people living on an island. And they got a rat czar, because they got too many rats, and they rats too big. Yes, I'm going to mention that every time I mention anything New York, because that's the first, the last, and the only rat czar in the United States of America. They probably ain't even got none of them in Africa, and they rats bigger than lions. Shit, I don't want to hear it. But in L.A., LA is the second largest city, Chicago the third, Houston the fourth. Each one of them cities got either 6 million, 5 million, 4 million people in the city limits, not in the suburbs, not even counting the suburbs. So, and they ain't even stole no 3,700 cars. I don't give a damn what you say. LA and Chicago combined, I don't think they done stole no 3,700 cars.
I don't even think it's that many Kias out there.
They still,
The same car gets stolen 2 or 3 times.
yeah, well, Kia, they had a recall. You bring it in, and not only Kia, but it's the Hyundais as well. So they just chose to, don them with the Kia boy name. So, that's what, that's what they do. But hey, the world is over. Enjoy the rest of it while you can. Hopefully you get a full life out of it. Because these kids ain't getting no full lives out of what's going on out here no more. Again, there's No Static Radio. There's the voice of the revolution.
I guess too, man. I'm so tired of seeing this issue 1 commercial, so y'all please get out and vote on this.
Oh my Lord Jesus.
I'm so tired of this, man.
Issue 1 is another way that the crackers, because it's like 90 some counties in Ohio, and there's like only 4 black counties. The rest of them all crackers. Yeah, I said it, all crackers.
Y'all just get out there and vote so that stuff could come on my TV.
Well, they gonna what's the name? Well, if it come on after tomorrow, you can sue them because the election over with tomorrow. But they want to slant to feel where they can vote 60% to, change the state constitution or like change abortion laws. They want to do that. They lying and saying that they not, but, and it's at 50.1% now. So, I mean, what do you need? If it's a fair election, you should have 50-50. But that's issue 1. Vote no on issue 1. Tomorrow's election day. Don't act like Obama ain't running. You don't got to take your ass out there and vote, because you do. Don't play, Bub. My vote don't count. I don't think Bub ever voted in anything but a presidential election, and I don't think he voted in none until Obama ran. And he might not have voted for Obama the second time. So y'all gotta vote, man. People go vote. Please go vote, cause all of y'all that's brown, black, yellow, all y'all lives matter. And these people that are running these crackers, they don't give a damn about your life. That's why they change. It's like moving the goalpost to University of Tennessee, after every play. You ain't moving them after every game, you're moving them after every play. So the Browns got a lot of UT love on their team too, bro. I want you to know that.
Yeah.
They got a whole bunch of UT dudes on their squad, man. I'm like, okay, well, it beats being like when they bring in all them bums from LSU that couldn't play football. Oh, and we'll get to that in a few. But yeah, it's like bad out here, man, and I don't know, I don't know who was that said, well, they ain't got no gun factories on Huff, or they ain't got no gun factories in the hood, so how all the guns get there? We really want to know. Well, whatever. All I know is y'all need to get out and vote tomorrow. Y'all know how I'm about people that don't vote. If you don't vote, then I ain't got no time for you. Don't call me, don't come up to me talking about my vote don't count. Don't come up to me with none of that shit, okay? Donald Trump got indicted again, I think for the 4th time. And that lady that got Jeffrey and them down there in Atlanta, she about to indict him. Either today or tomorrow. It'll probably be maybe around about 5 o'clock today, because you know they ain't gonna let that news get out there, because they already got Trump under a barrel now. So yeah, Fonnie Willis, she about to get Trump too.
So when Young Thug got indicted, they took him for Canada and Ghana, all of them.
Snitch.
Yeah. So Donald Trump done got indicted. How come he can walk the street? I don't see how this ain't the system supposed to be. It's not. It's fair and just. Ain't that what they say?
Yeah, well, I mean, and everybody got a right to a swift trial. His people, they gonna delay, because they think he actually gonna win the presidency.
How long can I walk the streets with an indictment?
But you can walk right to the county, to the jail, and let them prosecutors take you up on the 9th floor, the indictment floor. And then after that, them police gonna put their cuffs on you and take you straight across the hall, down the elevator, and you're gonna be in the county, bro. We not getting that now. That's not happening, bro. Privilege. But yeah, Donald Trump is straight sucker. But they got him, they got him where they want him, and they gonna. The thing is with that, and I'm gonna leave Donald Trump alone, because Donald Trump is a fucking piece of shit. Excuse my language, but if you even vote for him, you bordering on being a piece of shit too. Thank you very much. That goes for the black people and the Cuban people that vote for him, talking about Donald Trump did something for us. Steve Harvey, Ice Cube with his contract for America. You need to get the big 3 league together, Ice Cube, before you even talk about some contract for America. Bruh, come on, bruh. Oh yeah, COVID's still here too, y'all. COVID ain't went no damn where. Shit. Oh, and the biggest news, I guess, to some people, the United States women's soccer team was playing in the World Cup. Guess what? They ain't playing in the World Cup no more. They got beat by Sweden. Now, they don't won like 3 in a row. They always make it at least to the finals. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't even make it to the semis this year. Because they went in there with all that hype, like the Dream Team did in 98, and got beat. So, y'all need to get y'all stuff together, because it's another 4 years before y'all see the light of day.
There's a lot been going on this weekend.
There's a whole lot been going on, bro.
I meant to call you because I think it was Saturday. It was Friday or Saturday.
As long as it wasn't your boy
But it
looking
was,
like a stud.
I messed with Steve Harvey, man. Steve Harvey had Alfonso Rubirio, and the Rubirio family was on Family Feud, bro. Oh man, who was they playing, man? This stuff was so funny, man. I meant to call you.
Oh, you should have called me, man. That's my boy, Alfonso Rubirio, man.
This is what I've been waiting to see, and it was hilarious, man. Oh man, I'm gonna have to pull that episode up on YouTube.
You know what's hilarious? Stars on Mars. Marshawn Lynch is the craziest dude in the world, man.
Yeah.
And then he told that lady, he said, you know what? You couldn't survive a second in Oakland. And the lady looked at him and was like, well, I used to. Marshawn Lynch, I'm talking about Oakland, California. I ain't talking about Oakland, Michigan. The lady shut up. Marshawn Lynch crazy.
Yeah.
He's certified.
Beast mode.
Beast mode, getting some damn Skittles through at him in the damn end zone. He got a lot of commercials too. I like Marshawn Lynch. But yeah, so, and I'm gonna get to the Pac-12 in a minute too. The league he played in, because he played for Cal. You know, like I said, COVID is not going anywhere. Election day is tomorrow. In passing, Sharon Farrell, she was in the movie It's Alive, and she was on Young and Restless. Of course, everybody knows Suzanne Summers. She passed away. What's her name? Nick Benedict. He was on All My Children, Days of Our Lives, and Young and Restless. So he jumped from 5 to 8 to 3. So, or from 5 to 3 to 8 on soap operas. Terrence Butler, he passed away. And Devin Riley. Devin Riley was 30. Her father was Bill Collie. He played for the 49ers. She died. She had cancer. That's a young age to die from cancer, man. But the one dude, Clifton Oliver, he passed away. He was 47. And he was in The Lion King. And what that other one everybody always go see, for black people that go on Broadway. Not The Wiz, there's another one that's been pretty big here for the last, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. But not only did he help write those things, he played in them. You know, like
Rent.
no, it wasn't Rent. I got it on here somewhere. Let me see. Lion King and Wicked. That's the other one, Wicked. And they go see Wicked too. That ain't only for us. And Lion King though, man. I still ain't seen the Lion King in the movies, in the theater, at the Playhouse. I ain't never seen the Lion King nowhere.
I know what, me either.
And I ain't mad at you, bro.
I ain't never caught it the whole thing. I wait through. I seen bits and pieces.
I ain't even never turned it on my TV.
Bits and pieces over people's house. I ain't never watched the whole thing.
And people be watching it, talking and crying. What y'all crying for? I mean, come on, man.
I'm gonna have to get hip one day. I'm gonna have to get hip to the Lion King though.
First of all, I ain't seen nobody crying over Daffy Duck, all them beatings he took from Bugs Bunny. I ain't seen nobody crying over Yosemite Sam, all the beatings he took. Especially the coyote. The coyote, he couldn't even cry because he couldn't hear him. But I mean, so what everybody crying for? I mean, really, because I mean, I have no, but I'm gonna leave the Lion King alone. That the Indians, the Guardians, the Trivians, they are 54 and 58. Guess what? They were playing the Chicago White Sox.
I was the thing. I was like, man, I've been doing sound all night. I know I ain't seen that stuff. I was sitting doing sound.
Oh my
And
goodness.
people came back there. Man, you didn't see that fight with Chicago.
That was beast mode, man.
I was like, who was a couple of people? They was like, nah, everybody was fighting.
Everybody. And this wasn't no regular baseball fight. This was a baseball fight when somebody got knocked out. People had to get lifted up and carried off the field. This was pretty serious. And it all started because I think Tim Anderson would not take the glove off of Jose Ramirez after Jose Ramirez slid into second base. He was safe, the play was over, and he just holding the glove and holding him down on the base. And so when he finally get up, Jose Ramirez said something, and Tim Anderson is a regular brother from America. Jose Ramirez, he still ain't learned English. He been playing for the Indians for how many years?
That's what I was gonna say too. Y'all, cool. All y'all posting on Facebook talking about Clevelanders don't take no mess and this thing. Ramirez is not from Cleveland.
He's from Puerto Rico. That's where he from, bro.
He's Cleveland. So don't y'all get gassed up and go hit the streets thinking y'all Ramirez and get knocked out.
Oh, cause Tim
He's not
Anderson,
from Cleveland.
cause
I don't
Tim
think nobody-
Anderson got knocked out.
I don't think nobody on that team is from Cleveland, and they don't even
Oh,
live in
no.
Cleveland.
They don't have a,
They out in Westlake somewhere, so y'all chill with all that on social media talking about Cleveland. It's gonna take no mess.
Yeah, okay. We know Jose Ramirez don't take no rest. But yeah, so he knocked Tim Anderson out. I mean, hit him with a right hook. That dude went to sleep. He was asleep before he hit the ground. He was asleep before he hit the ground. And then when he finally got up, they was carrying him, and they had to carry him, man, because his legs was wobbly. It was like, okay, that was good.
Punch drunk.
Real punch drunk. Now, and you know how they always say we won the fight, but y'all didn't win the game. They let the White Sox come in here and beat them 2 out of 3, and now they 4.5 games behind Minnesota in this the American League Central Division, because it's centrally bad. Because both of them teams under 500. Jose Ramirez, you are my hero for. He knocked, man, he hit dude with an overhand right. I don't know if you finally seen it or not, but he hit dude with an overhand right that Mike Tyson would be so proud of. Hey, is the phone's working? Oh, okay. Well, y'all can send us comments, questions on Facebook Live and on YouTube Live. We will check them out. Hey, Tamara Freeman, what's up? See, we know Tamara Freeman here. And so y'all can send us messages, questions to Hustle and Wax. We flowing on No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. And why the phones ain't working, bro? Well, if y'all can call me at 216-939-5087. If y'all want some money, don't call me. Okay? If you want some money, don't call, because I'm going to tell you no, and then I'm going to say another bad word. I don't know how many bad words I'm going to say before this time is up today, but I'm going to say some. Let's see. The baseball deadline came and went. The Indians got a broke up pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He hurt. How you gonna bring somebody on your team that's hurt, that can't even play? Justin Verlander, he left Houston after the World Series a couple of years ago, went to New York, got a whole bunch of money, and New York Mets, they suck so bad because of the rat czar, I guess. But Verlander, he left, and he went back to Houston. And they still got to pick up a damn big portion of his contract. Yeah. So, Justin Verlander, I guess that was a pretty good move, man. He won a World Series, left, went to a team that gave him a boatload of money, and they ain't winning no games. What's the one used to play for us with the blonde hair? Lindor, Francisco. Yeah, okay, Francisco. You need to start hitting some balls to San Francisco, because you just a bum since you left here. And Verlander figured it out. They in last place in their division. Yeah. He was like, oh, no, I'm not staying until I'm going to lose a team. But my money guaranteed. He went back to Houston. Okay. Very good. Smart move, Justin Verlander. I just want to say this real fast. For all those people who served in the armed forces, whether it was the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, the Army, they consider the Coast Guard a branch of the service. I mean, I don't, but the Coast Guard, you see the commercials, you talking about somebody tired of a commercial. The Marines at Camp Lejeune, going all the way back to the 1960s. Now they got a new one. For the people in the Navy that was on the ship, and they got this foam, what they use to put out fires. Yeah. They say the foam bad, and you could get some money. They say they got billions. They still paying people from Camp Lejeune, I guess. But
what's up with what's the name? We ain't got none of my Facebook money yet, man.
And Facebook ain't paid us back yet. They owe us money. But I'm just going to ask one simple question. If the Navy and the Marines could get some money for something that happened to them when they was in the service, why can't the Army and the Air Force? Basically, the Air Force. The Army, if they give y'all some money, okay. But I'm really standing here representing the United States Air Force. And that's why I want to know why we can't get no money.
They say the Air Force was dropping all the stuff on people. That's what y'all was doing. Y'all was
The napalm.
Y'all was the culprit dropping the Agent Orange and all this stuff.
Yeah, well, what they dropped.
Dusting people. Y'all
Crop dusters.
y'all doing dusting everybody, man.
Oh, and this might be one of the most important news stories of the year that they ain't talking about it on no TV channel, not the cable TV, not the regular TV, not the bootleg TV, not the app that you pay $25 a month TV, but the United States of America, just like you and me, they got a credit rating, but theirs ain't numbers, theirs is letters.
Yeah.
The United States of America got their credit rating downgraded. Downgraded, people. Your country,
What's the name?
your country can't even pay their bills. They can't even pay their bills. They got downgraded. That's like you, or I'll say me. That's like me paying my bills late, 3 of them. Say I paid 3 of my bills late in a month. And my credit score dropped 30 points. It go from 690 to 660. Still fair, good, whatever, but the United States of America, you know, and when y'all looking at the Dow Jones Industrial and all the other ones, NASDAQ and all that, y'all need to look at Standard & Poor's, the S&P. You need to look at the S&P because that's more important than NASDAQ and with that other one, the New York Stock. Well, you know what? Put it this way. America got bad credit.
And ask you to have an 800 credit score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want you to have a 830 credit score.
Hey. Sell 50, 600.
So you can get a car.
A credit score. How you gonna tell me I need a credit score and you got bad credit?
They got bad credit. The United States of America, now the top great rating for these countries, and all the countries get rated based upon.
And you always been in debt. Ain't never been a time where the United States ain't not been in debt.
Well, and it's a way to get out of that.
Oh, it was somebody who got it. What? I forget who it was. It was one president that cleared the debt, man.
Bill
Who was
Clinton.
that? Was it Clinton?
Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
George Bush had a surplus when he came into office. And by the time he got out of his first presidency, this shit was deep in debt, bruh. And remember, after his second one, they had to give Obama and them $870 billion so that the country wouldn't fold up.
Yeah.
Obama saved his country, man. I don't give a damn what y'all say. This country was about to be not worth a dime. And Obama saved this country.
Yeah.
And when he got out, it was a surplus of jobs.
Wasn't there somebody that did it before, back in the day?
Well, I mean, I would say Roosevelt, but that was like after the war and after the Depression. Cause you know, and the Depression was like 19 to roaring 20s. They was drinking bathtub gin and jumping out the window when they seen the stock market had plummeted like that. And when it happened a few years ago, and it wasn't really no real depression, people was jumping off roofs because they lost all their chips. Why you want to jump off the roof? if you were smart enough to get some chips in the first place, go back at them and get you some chips again. Just saying. But the United States got a bad credit rating. They went from AAA to AA plus, from AA plus. Sound like a damn battery, don't it?
Yeah.
They dropped, but you know, a lot of people say, well, AA plus is good. No, it's not. Not for a country. No, it's not. You better get that AAA back up. And then Joe Biden, they did it under Joe Biden's regime, but they say the interest rates is down, it's jobs everywhere, people getting paid more money, but yet the United States of America, they credit rating dropped. And I leave you with that. But they want you to have an 850 to get a car, a new car.
And they get the notes with the red letters on it and they paying it.
Downgrade.
Final notice.
And if they would have just made marijuana legal, recreational in all 50 states and took it over and took control of it like they do cigarettes, put them little stamps on them for each state, got a different stamp so people can't be buying weed in Ohio and taking it to Tennessee, or even though they would be getting it from California, bringing it to other states because Cali got the best weed going, man, them in Hawaii. But, you know, and they could have put like 15 marijuana cigarettes in a pack and sold them for $25. You don't think people was gonna buy that?
And then they selling them for $8 for a loose.
And loosey goosey. You go to one of them weed shops out in Colorado or California, they making money hand over fist, bruh. They making money hand over fist because the government has not, the federal government has not got in the game, because actually if you buy some weed out of dispensary in California and you take it to another state like Colorado that has legalized recreational weed, and you sell me a joint, you going to jail, bro. You cross state lines with illegal drugs, even though it's legal in both of those states.
I mean, but people been doing that before it was legal.
Before we leave, yeah, well, you
People
know,
been crossing state lines.
they done came over the border from Mexico with weed.
Yeah, on their back. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I've been offering this advice to the federal government for a long time, because if they would have got in the game,
And they put that
they
shit
wouldn't
on
be in
TV.
debt.
And then put that shit on TV with some kind of slick ass name. Like y'all be having that shit for depression. There's a Paxil. Put a slick ass name and let your insurance take care of it. Ooh, y'all really in the game.
Eloquist.
Yeah.
You think the government ain't in cahoots with the pharmaceutical companies? I think the government in cahoots with fentanyl.
Yeah.
They got, man, fentanyl is just a beast, man. Fentanyl beast mode.
Yeah.
Let me see. This dude, his name is Noah Gragson. He a NASCAR driver. They say they had to suspend Noah. He drive for Legacy Motor Club LLC.
Yeah.
And he, what's his name? He had a meme out there about black people. Now they know they had the noose in the damn garage of Bubba a couple of years ago, and
Yeah.
you know, then dude, he want to go online and say, well, I'm sorry and I didn't mean to be insensitive to nobody. Guess what? You was insensitive to somebody, and they're called African American people. So you should get in line with the other ones who will lose their job. They only suspended him right now, but he gonna be looking for a new team to drive for next year. I bet you. And he had just made it up to the series. He was running around in the freaking Bush League for some years. He finally get up here, then he want to put some Donald Trump, you know, that type of stuff out.
Yeah.
Noah Gregson, y'all remember his name, but he ain't got no job. He might be driving Uber in a minute, wherever he from. Again, can the United States Air Force get some money? Because, I mean, I was in there. I ended up in the hospital a couple of times. And I need some money. That's all I'm saying. In the United States, we've been downgraded, people. Somebody like China got a better rating than us. Man, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave it alone. The Mets suck. Jose Ramirez got the best right hand in baseball. He's proven it. Real fast, the Big Ten got 4 new teams coming. And the Big Ten always was regional within like the mid-Atlantic states, Ohio, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Minnesota. I probably mentioned them already. But remember, they got USC and UCLA coming from Southern California. And over the weekend, Oregon and Washington, the University of Washington, they're coming to the Big Ten, and it's been approved. So the Big Ten gonna be about the Big 30. And Arizona State and Utah, they leaving the Big 12 or the Pac-12, and they going to the Big 12. So the Pac-12 now got 4 teams. They got Cal, Stanford, Washington State, and Oregon State. They don't have no more teams. The whole conference. So they're going to lose their TV contract because ain't nobody running going to the Pac-12. Everybody leaving. And you lost your big name programs, UCLA, USC, Oregon, Washington is a big name program in that league. And then you got your middle of the pack, Arizona's and Arizona States. Actually, Utah won the Pac-12 last couple of years. They got a good football team. So Kyle Willingham, they coach, they got a good football team. So the Pac-12 got 4 teams. Now watch what they're going to do. They're going to bring San Diego State in, Fresno State in. They're going to bring a whole lot of California schools in, Colorado State, people like that. But that's not USC, UCLA, Oregon, Washington. That's not those schools. It's just not. So in all essence, and I will say this again, it's all about money and a damn thing funny. Well, ask Washington State, Stanford, Cal, and Oregon State if it ain't funny. Because they used to, you know how they split money up, like when SEC, when it's all said and done?
Yeah.
And they done made $400 billion or whatever they gonna make, and then they get Tennessee this amount, Alabama this amount, Vanderbilt this amount. They get Auburn this amount. They give people some money. They don't give Mississippi and Mississippi State that much because Brett Favre gonna steal it and build a volleyball court. And don't nobody in Mississippi play no damn volleyball. It's too hot to be playing damn volleyball in the sand, in some rubble. But with Barney Rubble. That's an inside joke, y'all. That Barney Rubble thing. We ain't talking about no damn Flintstones either. But Barbie done surpassed I don't know how many dollars. But this is a movie about a doll. A movie about a doll. They didn't make no movie about Teddy Ruxpins. They didn't make no movie. Who else they ain't make no movie about? Little Penny. I'm talking about dolls. Barbie is a doll. Barbie is racist as hell. They had one black Barbie the whole time, and she didn't come along till the 80s.
I ain't even watched it, but everybody been on the controversy talking about y'all were tripping out when dang on Black Mermaid, y'all tripped on that.
Oh, they didn't want the little Black Mermaid. Oh no.
I I ain't even look, but I was reading some comments, but they said Issa Rae is the president of the Barbies. They said the Black Barbie is the president, but I don't know. It ain't like I'm gonna go check it out and investigate it.
Well, first and foremost, Lisa Ray and her sister.
Issa Rae.
Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say Lisa Ray and her sister, the Brat. They real sisters. But I guess the way the Brat be looking like a stud.
Yeah, so Issa Rae.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I'm like, it don't make that much difference, bro. Barbie done made damn near $1 billion worldwide.
I mean, but that's a household name. Like, no matter what you look at it, like, no matter you look at it, white or black, Barbie is gonna make more money than the United States.
And they won't get downgraded.
Yeah, Barbie is not in debt. Barbie, everything Barbie make is a lifestyle.
She got houses in Malibu
Yeah.
and New York. Barbie got it going on.
I mean, that's what the white woman inspired. It's black women's inspired to be Barbie, like with the blonde hair, and the blue contacts and blonde hair. Hey, do what you do, man, but cut the eyelashes out, though. That's all.
Your eyelashes got to go.
Eyelashes got to go.
We done said this 1,000,000 times, 1,000,002 times. The eyelashes got to
I
go.
seen the chick the other day, man. Eyelashes was so long. I was like, man, what the hell is that? Them things was probably about 2 inches long.
Oh shit, they ain't playing.
Yeah,
They ain't playing out here with the
but
eyelash
I'm telling
game.
y'all to cool out, and y'all put it in overdrive.
Man, they done really put it in overdrive and with a flip. I mean, they ain't playing with no, bro. The eyelash game, oh no. The eyelash game is here to stay. Why? I don't know. Cause people, they just don't know. People be looking, y'all be looking stupid, man. You don't see no white women putting on no damn eyelashes unless they think they black.
Until you get the eye infection.
Yeah, when that mascara run down, that glue run down into your eye while you sleep.
It's gotta be something. I seen the one, man, I was watching the Trap Queens this weekend. They had, what's the one lady? They had the lady that was doing the butt injections.
Oh my
She would get
God.
them paid, but she get paid, but then the silicone, she wasn't doing the bad ones, but it was some people doing the bad ones, and they were showing the people that had the bad butts, man. That what gonna happen to y'all eyeballs, y'all keep on with them eyes, eyelashes, but them butt injections.
The Brazilian butt wax game.
Yeah, the silicone joints, cause some people like the silicone don't mix with your body or poison, and some people ain't using medical grade silicone. It was
Man, I like to
it
see
ain't
that.
funny, but it is funny.
Yes, it is.
Because you putting stuff in your body, man. You don't know how it's gonna
That's
react.
unnatural for
Yeah.
one. That means you should have learned when the white women was getting the breast implants,
Yeah.
and then after 20 years, the you know how they was inside the little plastic thing, the silicone was inside the plastic.
Yeah.
Well, eventually plastic can melt or move in
Bust
different
open.
shape. Yeah, and some of them busted open, and them ladies got cancer. But you know, them titties went flat just like yours was before. So you wasted some thousands.
But that's how she got jammed up. She said, I always told myself I ain't gonna never go in behind nobody work. And she said, girl, talking about my butt messed up and started crying. Can you help me? So she said, I felt bad for her when in behind somebody work, man. Said, girl, I almost died.
That's like a carpenter going in putting in new cabinets,
Yeah.
and you had a monkey put in the first
she
set.
had the plug, and she was doing okay. They said she was doing it right, but she had the plug. She was getting the silicone. Stuff went sour for a minute. The person she started with died. Then she got it. This plug, the silicone she got straight from the doctor. She got a plug with the doctor. And then the dude, she had the dude running security because one of her girls stole from her, set her up to get robbed. She was like, dang, they took my wallet and my money.
Damn.
When they busted in the room, she said they busted in with SWAT gear on. She said they took my wallet and my money. But then I looked up, they didn't take Keisha's wallet. She said I choked her out and said, you set me up.
Well, first and foremost, Keisha, shouldn't have been in the office. I mean, but then would you have, and I looked at and seen some of these people that don't know what the hell they doing, how these women butts be looking, and then the ones that know what they doing, which are few and far between, because I don't understand how you could give a person a license that's not a plastic surgeon to do something like this.
Yeah.
For one,
That's what she said. She didn't have no license or nothing. She was just giving people shots.
she just went and got some foam
She was remorseful.
and from Home Depot and some big ass needles. Man, you know what? Just be beautiful, man, as you are. I mean, I've seen, and it's a trend nowadays. You know how sometimes things become trends?
Yeah.
Well,
But she got robbed.
she should have got robbed.
She said, I'm not going to do this no more without getting security. So she got the security game, but she said she was doing a butt shot for some chick. And while she was doing it, the dude that she was with, I guess her boyfriend, was smiling and giggling the whole time. So she made that dude her boyfriend. Then the dude, her security, right? They go for years and years. He in every room on every shot after this, make sure the money's straight. Finally, when Girl Butt, the one she went in behind the work, and Girl Butt, she called her, they opened a federal investigation on her. They done wrote stories about her and everything. Hollywood, she got a client list, but nobody never could get her into this butt where girl almost died. She said
She rich already. She can get out the game.
She making millions. She making millions. She said she go to the court, to the fed court. She like, they still didn't have nothing if I don't say nothing. So she was like, they told me that they was gonna get my son. That's how they got her. They gonna give my son some time because he was sending the silicone in the mail. They were gonna give him fed time. So she said she go in the court. She said my security guard, he was my boyfriend, my lover. We done been Cancun and all this. She go in the court. The security guard take the witness stand. She was like, whoa. on some gunner stuff.
Was he Mike Epps or Gunner?
Nah, he was on some gunner stuff, bro.
So that means he straight out snitched.
Yeah, and then she didn't know until she came in the courtroom. She said, my heart dropped. Like, whoa.
I know it did.
What is really going on right here?
So obviously he probably was stealing money from you too, baby. Because he wasn't trying to go to the Fed joint. For real.
That's what she said. She said she tried to understand it from his point of view because he had some things on his plate too.
Yeah, he has some things on his plate
But
too.
she said she didn't know how to feel at the first when she walked in.
Man, that's crazy, man. Let me tell you, man, that is like, that was a groovy thing. I had to start watching that, man.
That's crazy though. Like you kicking it with somebody, like oh, I'm kicking it with you, like right now. We kicking it, we chopping it up, we laughing and kicking it and shit. Then we go to mom. I got a damn federal court case, and I go to the courthouse, and you sitting on the witness stand. Like damn, you couldn't have told me last night, bro.
Well, all
That you gonna testify in the morning.
yeah, that you going to you know, what they used to call it, turning state's evidence.
Yeah.
So he turning state's evidence.
Like you couldn't have told me last night this when we were giggling and shit. You couldn't have told me I'm about to tell on you in the morning.
Yeah, and you could at least give me a head start. I could have ran and went out of town or something, you know, something, anything. Yeah, here you go real fast. 609, pick 3, 7289, pick 4, 98730. Those are the numbers for this afternoon. Sorry we gave them to you so late, but if you got them, go get them. That's all I can say about that one there. I sent out a whole lot live feeds of this on Instagram to all my Instagram people. You know what? If I follow you on Instagram and you sent me something to follow you, and you gonna follow me back, you gonna be like somebody on Facebook when I go in there and I get to pillaging through with people I don't know, and I get to cutting their heads off, and they ain't my friend no more. Some family, that includes y'all too. I still got the 6-month rule. If I ain't heard from you in 6 months, and I reached out to you, see how you doing, see how the family doing, whether it's in the text or email or call and voicemail, and you can't give me no action back this way in 6 months, I just delete your number out my phone, man.
You gotta have a what's the name
The
account.
6 month rule.
You gotta, cause your account private. You gotta have a just a hustle and wax or something that you gonna promote that can go everybody can get public, and you just don't really care what y'all doing on it. Just put it out in the universe and then there and let it be.
Well, and that, I mean, this is my personal thing, but I will do that because, like I said, I thank everybody, man, because I be looking at these views and shit. Our numbers wasn't that great last week, but the previous like 4 or 5 weeks, you know, we hitting up at 150, 140, 100 this, 100 that. But, you know, we went down last week. I don't know why. Maybe people had something else to do.
That's the first thing I tell my artists. Like, you gotta make a decision, especially with your Instagram and your social media, because you can't do business with a private account.
Well,
Because it's not gonna reach nothing but the people that's following. You're not gonna reach new people.
but we got to reach new people because I want to hit 1,000.
And then the what's the name numbers dropping on Instagram anyway, because everybody going to
Everybody going to
using
Thread.
Damn Threads. I was
Everybody going
I
to
got
Thread
so many
now.
People following me on Threads, and I didn't even make a post. It's like I opened it up last night. I was like, dang, this where all my followers at.
All of them
Damn
on Threads. Well, I guess when I go home this evening, I'm going to be opening up a Thread account, y'all.
And people mad because dude changed the name to X.
X.
They mad at Elon Musk. They said, who has the right? I love it because he's showing y'all people that think y'all own and got this say so is mostly white folk. Talking about what make him think he got the right. He showed you exactly he got the right. You got enough money.
That's
You
his
could
shit,
do
man.
whatever you want to do.
That's his shit.
He could do
He
it.
do the hell he want to do with his shit.
I love it. He got y'all in the uproar. I never even, you know how many times I use Twitter when it says share to Twitter from Instagram. It says, do you want to share this to Twitter? Back in the day, the old Instagram, that's when I used to use Twitter. I don't even use
I ain't
Twitter.
never used it.
But he changed that name to X, man. They
Well,
hard.
I mean,
They mad.
I don't know what they mad for, what he wanted to know. That they wanted to be Q
Mm.
or C or W.
Yeah,
X
they
was a
mad.
good, I mean, y'all just get used to calling it X
They
because
say-
y'all ain't going nowhere.
They say he think what gives him the right. What you mean what gives him the right? He bought it. Then they said he might have paid double the price. It don't matter. He
That's
got
his shit.
he got that much money where he probably wanted to do that just to piss you off. Cause they reminded me of this dude, man. It was like,
And give Donald Trump another
It
platform
reminded
to
me-
lie.
It reminded me of this old school cat, man, McLeod. When I used to live down in Tennessee, and McLeod used to say little shit that just had you. He'd be like, man, I've been more miles on. He was one of them Navy dudes. I've been more miles on water than you been on land, little young buck. He used to say stuff like that. And then what he used to say, he reminded me, and I thought about McLeod when I seen people how they mad they was at Elon Musk. And McLeod used to say, man, I don't care. One of his favorite sentences, like, I don't care. I'll buy it and burn it. I will buy it and burn it.
Woo!
That's what's up.
It's his shit.
Yeah. I'll
It's
buy it
his
and
damn
burn it
shit.
just to piss you off. I'll buy it and burn it.
And that's cool. Because that's like, you know, that's like, okay, I'll buy you, me and this woman, we in a good relationship, then all of a sudden she flipped the script and she won the trip. Now, in the meantime, I done bought you some jewelry, some high-end jewelry, and then some regular jewelry. I done bought you dresses that's running, you know, $200-300 dresses. So, you know, I'm like shoes, everything. When I'm hitting them numbers, we going on shopping sprees. When Tower City had Joan and David and Ann Taylor and all them high-end stores in there, we stayed in Tower City buying shit. Now, when she asked me to leave, and I was like, I'm paying all the bills here, baby. She said, you need to leave. I just got dropped off by Bub. I called Bub. I said, Bub, come on over here and get me before I kill her.
Yeah.
Bub like, man, what's wrong? I said, man, just come on, man. Shit. I'll pull the Bub on Bub. So he get there, you know. She said, what's his name? So I get my little stuff and I go in the bedroom and I'm like, oh, I need these right here too. I took both of them damn rings. Them rings combined, them motherfuckers cost 4,700 and something with some change. Now them little herringbone necklaces and that little, you know, diamond cut necklace, you can have that shit. But you're not getting these rings because these rings going to the pawn shop, to the store. They going somewhere and they're gonna be on somebody else's finger since I got to go. That's why you buy it and you burn it up. If I buy it and I take that shit back, that's my shit. You just renting it on your damn hand temporarily. I like you get married and you got all them damn rings on. You got a engagement band, a wedding ring, another one and another one, and you always flashing your shit around.
What we used to call that, man? I don't know.
They flossing, man. They floss, fake flossing.
Man, when you give it to somebody, then you take it back. Down south, my mom, then they say that's called Indian. I wonder where that term came from. They used to use that up here like too, Indian givers. Maybe it's because the Indians gave the Americans, the Pilgrims, some shit, and then the Indians decided, we taking our shit back, because y'all ain't know about a bunch of crackers that's giving out syphilis and bullshit. Give us our shit back. You ain't hitting people with the Indian giving.
The Indian giving gang. I'm gonna have to look up the history of Indian giving. Cause we know the history of Huzzy, Fast. We done looked them in this old school stuff, bro.
Yeah, I remember my grandmother and my mom said that you had people with the Indian giving. Yeah, what the hell? Indian giving, man, what the hell?
That's what I did. Hey, I Indian gave. It wasn't the first time, and play with me, it won't be the last time. And I still love that woman to this day.
I'm gonna have to look up the history of that too.
Yeah, I gotta look up the history of Indian giving.
What's that all about?
Oh, Northwestern, they fired Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
They hired Skip Holtz, Lou Holtz's son, and he's coaching the USFL. So he gonna coach Northwestern college football, and then in the spring, he's gonna coach the USFL team. I think he got the New Orleans team, whatever. But that shit is a conflict of interest if I ever seen one. And also, from the Big Ten, that's now the Big 18. Oh no, really I take that back. The Big 12, that's now like the Big 16. Iowa State, their quarterback,
Yeah.
he decided that FanDuel was nice and it was free and you could get $200 worth of free bets. And he bet on Iowa State. He bet on his old team. He bet 26 times. You think he ain't going to jail?
With the free bet game. What's up, FanDuel, man? I ain't seen this football season about to start, man. College football, September 2nd.
Oh, it's about to roll in, bro.
Yeah, I need some free bets. Throw me some free bets, man.
It's about to roll in,
Yeah.
bro. Oh, anyway,
I'm not putting none of my money on there. I'm using all y'all money.
all y'all money,
So I need
quick.
some of that. I need some of that. I ain't got
Well,
it in a while.
I wrote his name down, but it's on my other page. I flipped the page on, but he bet on Iowa State. He bet on 26 games.
With his own account.
He couldn't even make up a fake account.
Or get some chick on her page. Use your.
Hey man, will wonders ever cease?
That's what I did when they was giving that free money. I was telling just about every female, I know you don't do no sports, but look, here, open up this account. Come on, man. You couldn't even do that. You gonna use your own account with your own email address, your phone number,
And you the quarterback.
and your location, because you know actually your location to make sure you in a legal bed.
And you the quarterback.
You dumb as hell.
He could have wished he was an Indian giver and take that shit back.
Like, come on, man.
Remember we talked about the NBA, the players that was defrauding the health care what the NBA players get after they retire.
Yeah.
Well, the ringleader, Terrence Williams, got 10 years of Fed time.
Yeah.
So, bye, Terrence Williams.
Oh,
We'll see you when you get back.
I mean, you know them shows, they be having them shows too, America's Dumbest Criminal stuff. But it's like crime, yeah, it ain't for everybody. you gotta be.
Bruh,
Like
that's been known forever. That the old school,
Ain't got no common sense. Don't get into the crime game.
the old school dudes used to tell you when they could see you out there trying,
This ain't for everybody.
this ain't for you, bruh. Go take your ass back to the gym or the football field,
Yeah.
or take your ass home, cause this ain't for you out here in these
Yeah,
streets.
you ain't even got the common sense down. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough life out here.
You're gonna do a lot of jail time. Mark Jackson, he thought he was safe when ESPN was chopping the heads off and they fired Van Gundy.
Yeah.
Well, they fired Mark Jackson this past week.
Mm.
You thought you was gonna suck that white man's ass, Mark Jackson, like Stephen A. Smith, and keep that job? Well, guess what? It didn't work because Stephen A. Smith is the biggest ass kisser over there at ESPN. So, and ESPN has a hostile work environment. A lot of sexual harassment going on over there at ESPN. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. His name is Kai Cenat. If y'all don't know who Kai Cenat is, he live up there where they got the Rat Czar. Y'all know New York City got the Rat Czar.
There's a lot of sexual harassment going on
Everywhere.
everywhere. They just ain't reporting shit.
They need to start reporting it. Don't come back and tell me I did some shit 20 years ago.
Sexual
Cause
harassment.
I'm gonna be old as hell. I ain't going to jail.
I'm like, man.
Well, Kai Cenat, he got on social media and he said, if y'all down here at this time, down in Central Park West, I guess, they giving away free PlayStations. Did you see that story? Did you see all them niggas that was down there? And the police had to come in there and break that shit up, and there wasn't an PlayStation down there. Now,
They should've known better. They know what.
it's that now when you get on the internet,
That's why niggas end up shooting shit up.
and I'm surprised ain't nobody shot Kyle Cenat up, but he got arrested. But so, like, why would you do that? And just like you said with the fan dude with the quarterback from Iowa State,
Yeah.
why would you use your own information and lie and say come get some shit? That's like me saying, hey, everybody come down here to No Static Radio by 4 o'clock. Get to steal one of these microphones, or get one of these microphones, or you get to take something out of here. TV cameras, big pictures of shit on the wall.
Now you can't even say that because it's something physical. Like you said, he said some PlayStation and ain't had nothing.
He ain't had
You
shit.
gotta say something we ain't even got. A new car.
You can get a new car if you get here by 4 o'clock.
Because you better believe, like, he'd have told niggas they could have took some shit, they'd have been taken. Hey,
This No Static Radio, man. This the hustle and wax flow. We on here flowing.
If it's something for the taking, there's one dude in there who's like, somebody gonna be like, nah, they playing. They know we can't take this stuff and do it like shit.
Shit. I ain't Indian, baby. Disrespectfully Drunk LLC. That lady, her name Dee Dee, she made that video.
Yeah.
She a tramp, basically. I'm just gonna Kim Kardashian you, but you not even a tramp on the same level as Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Cause Kim Kardashian, she went from tramp to prostitute to straight out hoe.
Yeah.
And she making millions and millions off of it. This girl Dee Dee put out a video,
Yeah.
disrespectfully drunk. But first of all, let me say something about drunk. I know quite a bit about drunk, because I was drunk for a whole lot of years. Did I disrespect people when I was drunk? Yep. Did I treat people bad when I was drunk? Yep. Did I treat myself bad when I was drunk? Yep. Now this broad from the city of the Rat Czar, she gonna make a video and call it disrespectfully drunk, and she on the video shaking her ass and showing her, you know what I mean, she want to be Kim Kardashian when she grow up. Well, there's a lot of people out here in the whole wide world that know what disrespectfully drunk is, because they committed that crime on people, places, and things. So Dee Dee, kiss my ass. Amir Coffey, he played for Oklahoma City, I think this year. He got caught with a gun. He ain't supposed to have no gun. Why do NBA players carry guns and they not in the game? You know, like I was watching something about the Rolling 60 Crips.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We talking about, oh man, the Rolling 60s Crips, the LA chapter, they ain't playing. They still ain't playing. They don't play. That's all I'm gonna say about them. And the 8 Trade freaking Crips, they hate each other, and they are all Crips. And Inglewood has been overrun with Bloods and Pyros. That's all I want to say about that. I would say this. Oh, this is a good one. We're going back to the state of Minnesota, because remember the little Asian policeman who was standing there telling people to stay back when dude was killing George Floyd on national TV?
Yeah.
He got 4.5 years. Hong Kong Chewy, that motherfucker, he just finally going to jail.
Yeah.
George Floyd got killed about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So, dude, you should have been when it sat down. And no, actually, what you should have did is you should have told dude, man, hey, yo, man, come on, man, take your knee off his neck. Period. Because if George Floyd wouldn't have been around and you would have been a regular Asian motherfucker walking down the street in Minneapolis, guess what? He could have put his neck on your throat, and you ain't got to be here. Kai Cenat, you are the dumbest fool of the week. Because you said you got PlayStations. Not one. Hey, it was you look at the picture, they took a aerial picture of it.
Yeah.
Man, you thought you was at a damn football game.
Oh, some Oprah Winfrey shit. But you ain't got no Oprah Winfrey.
I got a gift for you.
Yeah.
Kai Cenat should have called Oprah and saw if he could got a couple of PlayStations. Because if he would have had,
But you didn't deliver.
if he would have had 2 PlayStations,
Oprah delivered. She had people mad because they couldn't pay the taxes on them cars because she delivered.
yeah, well, guess what? Oprah should have a disclaimer that when I give you this car,
You gotta pay the taxes.
there you go.
The title, you gotta pay tax and title.
And just like if I go out there to that dealership with my AA plus credit rating that the United States of America have, they gonna say you gotta pay for tax and title.
Gave you a whole ass car, you be mad. Like you couldn't just sell the car. You talking about you mad she didn't pay for the taxes and the title, but she pumped you a whole car. She delivered.
But Kai Cenat ain't had no damn PlayStations up there in New York, the Rat Czar city. Oh, remember we talked about the 13-year-old boy that got killed?
Yeah.
the 11-year-old shot him.
Mm.
And killed him. And where the parents have both of them motherfuckers supposed to be in jail. If an 11-year-old and 13-year-old got a gun in your house and they fooling around with it, I don't give a damn. If it ain't got no gun lock on it, it can't fire. And they can't get it off. As a 5-year-old boy, I think this story was out of North Carolina or Florida. He was emaciated. He was eating his hand.
Mm.
This kid was 5 years old. He weighed 25 pounds. When the police and the people went in there and got him out of there, he was 5 years old. The average 5-year-old should weigh at least some them fat motherfuckers that they mama ain't never told to get put back from the refrigerator. Weighed more than that, but he should at least weigh about 40 pounds, man. 5-year-old.
Yeah.
And he was eating his hand. That hurt me so hard, and it still hurt to hear that story about a 5-year-old in a closet and his dumbass parents need to get the death penalty, man. See, cases like this is when the death penalty should be allowed.
I just let them get emaciated till they start eating.
Yeah, till they start. Yeah, okay, I can do that. Chain their ass up and chain their ass up in solitary confinement and don't feed them. For now, that's fair. I like that.
Yeah, let the rats in this. Where the rats are, let the rats.
The rats are in New York. Eat their ass up.
Let them nibble on them a little bit.
Well, that's crazy, man. That hurt. That hurt. That always hurt. It's gonna always hurt. And when these kids get these guns and they shoot another kid and they kill him, the person who owned the gun supposed to go to jail because you supposed to have your guns locked up. Or a gun lock don't cost nothing. Now I know hood people with guns. They like to get to their shit fast under the mattress, under the pillow. Most women keep their guns under the pillow too. I want you to know that. Cause them motherfuckers blow your face off. You get on top of them in the middle of the night, they having a bad dream. So, them people should go to jail too. The Browns, they won the Hall of Fame game 21-16. Dorian Thompson, I can't think of his last name. He went to UCLA. He had a hell of a game. He's a hell of a young quarterback, a rookie. What's his name? Cedric, is it Cedric Henderson? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But he from the University of Tennessee. He played wide receiver. He was number 83. Yeah, the Browns got lucky. They got real lucky with him because he can play football, and he one of them ones that can run real fast. And if the quarterback can throw it out there, guess who gonna catch it? Him. They got him. He had a decent game. Good game too. Not decent, good game. Tom Brady. I hate Tom Brady, and we don't have much Tom Brady news since he retired, and his wife divorced him because he was in with the FTX Bitcoin thing, and dude is beat him out some money.
And Antonio Brown.
So he gonna put some. Antonio Brown, why were you taking pictures of that man's wife naked? And he let you stay with him, bruh. He was being hospitable. And your Indian giving ass wanted to take pictures of his woman. There's no Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. Kanye West fired him. He gonna get some time too. Trust me, I'm gonna sit here one day and I'm gonna say AB he in jail.
It's kind of like Kanye West, dude. I don't know, Kanye West, y'all be thinking Kanye West crazy. But Kanye West, I bet Kanye West was sitting back like, this nigga gonna steal some money. I'm just gonna see how much you gonna try to steal. I'm gonna see how much you gonna try to steal.
He stole enough to buy a bad arena football team. They got kicked out the league. Tom Brady, because I was reading where LeBron, he wanted to buy Aston Villa. It's a Premier League soccer team or football team in England. And those teams, you think an NFL team costs a lot? those teams cost like twice as much as an NFL team. Remember now, Ronaldo make how much a year? Guaranteed?
Some billions. Yeah, they make almost $1 billion.
Ronaldo is the quickest billionaire I know. But LeBron said he wanted to buy that. I mean, LeBron, first of all the money you got, you're going to have to send over there to them people to buy that team. And Aston Villa is actually a middle of the road team, but if you own a team in the Premier League, that's like owning an NFL team.
So I mean, anything that'll keep his money from making some bad movies. Anything that'll keep
Oh
him
man,
from
come on, bro. Come on. He coming out with another bad movie because he gonna keep trying till he get it right. And he ain't never gonna get it right.
Anything that can tie his money up from making some bad movies.
Yeah, and his wife don't get mad at him. But no, Tom Brady, he bought the Birmingham City Football Club, a British football team. They're not in the Premier League, but they're in the league up under it. Now, one thing about the Premier League and those leagues that play soccer or football over in England and France and Spain and Portugal, that's where Ronaldo from. So that means Ronaldo got some nigga blood in him. He's from Portugal, bro. But Birmingham City is a second tier team. Now, I think it's like 16 teams in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And like the bottom 4 teams, if you don't get so many points and win so many games, they put you out. They put you to the lower level. They regulate you to down to another level. And a team like Birmingham City, they'll move up.
Like the G League to pros.
Yeah, basically, your ass got demoted. But, I mean, that's what they should do with some of these baseball teams. That's terrible. If you ain't that good, y'all go to the minor leagues, and we'll take y'all minor league team. That's a good move, man. I like the Premier League. Me and my dude Neil, remember Neil, may he rest in peace?
Yeah.
He used to wear that Chelsea jersey all the time, man. I love Neil, but I wanted to scrap when I seen that damn Chelsea jersey. But we cool, though.
Yeah.
But Tamara Freeman, I love you, Tamara Freeman. You always with us. You on our team. You need to come in and sit down one day and say all that shit you putting on this Facebook feed. Cause we love you up here on Hustle and Wax Flow, No Static Radio. No Static Radio love you anyway. But it was some brothers. They was on the bus in Minnesota, in Minneapolis. Some white dudes came on the bus. Guess what? It wasn't no seats left up there in that part of the bus. They told the niggas to get up and go to the back of the bus. Now, I'm gonna take these damn headphones off.
You can't even make this type stuff up, bro.
You can't make this shit up for real, bruh. There's No Static Radio, Voice of the Revolution. Y'all need to go look at some of this shit, cause if I can find this shit, Hustle can find this shit, y'all can find this shit. They told them brothers to get up and move to the back of the bus. Like this some Rosa Parks shit in 2023. And these some young brothers. These ain't no 2 old motherfuckers sitting on the bus like Martin and Eddie Murphy in that damn movie when they was old in jail. Nah, these some young brothers. Now, you think them young brothers went to the back of the bus? Like Bub say, some furniture started moving. They started moving furniture up on that bus, and them brothers didn't give up them seats. And their names were Jarvis Greenhill and Xavier Davis. Y'all on my team any day, bruh. Jarvis Greenhill and Xavier Davis. I bet them crackers won't tell y'all to go to the back of the bus no more.
I bet they won't get on another bus again.
Lift.
You want to split her Uber.
Cause them brothers beat our ass. Why did we tell them to go to the back of the bus?
They got a problem. What the white folks keep saying, the damn public transportation is trash. It's went all downhill.
Not the helpline, the 6. No, but I mean, I thought that was an interesting story just based upon the fact that, I mean, they asked, they didn't ask, they told these brothers to get up and move to the back of the bus.
Well, why you think the public transportation is trash? I had a bad experience on there one day.
Yeah, they beat me up on the bus. I just like the boy out in New York. He was a racist. He choked the boy that used to be on at the subway stations and on the trains dancing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he choked him out about a month ago. He going to jail for a long time. So let me see you choke one of them brothers out in what they call that, Rikers Island.
Yeah.
Let me see you choke a brother out in Rikers, bro. You want to choke that little bitty man out. That man wasn't doing nothing but voguing.
They gonna have hard enough time to keep moving off his ass.
It was, you know what? And I won't say this.
Came in with that fresh meat.
And Miss Decisive, if you listening, why are people trying to continue to make money off Tupac and his death?
Yeah, this is a capitalistic society.
But that dude, what's his name? Benjamin Crump, the black lawyer that always show up when somebody get killed.
Yeah.
He was the one who was going around with this lady talking to all these ex-Crips and Bloods and Keefy D and all them. I'm like, wait a minute, dude. I thought you was taking care of chasing ambulances out here when the police was shooting people.
Yeah.
Now you chasing ghosts, dead, ghosts, Tupac dead, but you got this documentary on, like a 4-part documentary. It was on Tubi. It was on some other one of them other offline shits. But the thing was, why you trying to profit? You know you stealing millions of dollars from these families who lose their loved ones to the police who kill them, and you their lawyer. And you breaking in, if they get 35 million from the state, you want 4. And you ain't did shit. Cause they never take these cases to court because they just pay them off and make them go away. They don't care if they Standard and Poor's rating go down. But this dude, man, I didn't like that because I don't like him. Because remember, he first came on the scene in Florida, where his black ass from, for being Tamir Rice's people's lawyer against your boy. What's his name? George, what's that motherfucker? Zimmerman.
Yeah, that's not Tamir Rice, that's dude, Trayvon Martin.
Yeah, Trayvon Martin. Excuse me. But Benjamin Crump was the lawyer. Now, all the evidence they had on this murder of Trayvon Martin, he lost the case.
Yeah.
How you gonna lose the case? I ain't even been to law school, bro. I could have won that damn case, man. Shit, all the damn evidence. Everybody got TV monitors. That was a gated community. I know the shit was on film. You ain't even look for the film. And he ain't got no business shooting no black people anyway. George Zimmerman don't never come out the house. You know that?
Yeah.
If he do, he walking around the block and then he going back in the house. Cause he know he got some ass whoopings coming when he killed Trayvon Martin, that gave a lot of these crackers carte blanche to say, let's start killing niggas again. And they just started in Florida especially. They were shooting black kids for loud music at the gas station. That cracker went to jail. He got niggas on his ass every day for life. But you know, it really did. We used to call it getting juiced up. Somebody done juiced you up? Okay. You getting juiced up, get your ass whooped out here. But that Benjamin Crump, you couldn't defend a chicken wing from a fryer with hot grease in it. So, and everywhere you go, what's his name? Michael, what's his name in St. Louis? Damn, I ain't thinking his name. The brother in New York who was selling the Lucy's.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown. In Minnesota, we just talked about him. Michael George Floyd. The boy in Memphis that the police beat up and killed. He was down there. You must got 2 or 3 of your black asses because you been in a lot of places at one time. But you on TV trying to make money off of Tupac's death. I don't like that because he had one of Tupac's brothers on there. And I think he was in on it too to make the money off Tupac.
Yeah.
He probably was Tupac's brother that Tupac wasn't letting him kick with it. He wasn't kicking it with him. Oh, we ain't talking about Lizzo yet, bro.
Made up some people.
I mean that. Yeah, Tupac's brother. All right, you look like Tupac.
Made some people up, capitalizing monetary gain. Yeah.
But I mean, and then they talking about Orlando Anderson. He dead. And Keefe D was working with Puffy and all that bullshit. Man, nobody want to hear that. Keefe D supposed to be a South Central. Oh no, Keefe D is school. What they call him a schoolyard crib.
They got that meme. You seen that meme? They got with Lizzo. They say Lizzo, she on stage. They got her all fabulous with her stage outfit on. And then they got Lizzo on stage. Then they got Lizzo backstage. But it's the picture of Monique on pressure smoking a cigarette.
Hell no, man. I missed that one. Oh my God.
Yeah, I meant to save that one.
I gotta pull that one. Oh man.
I found that one. Somebody put that together too. I found the one of the.
Well, these
As soon
people.
as we left.
Somebody called me from a private number. I don't do private numbers.
Yeah, I found the one, the old boy with the head like Martin.
Martin, yeah.
I found that one. Soon as we
Yeah.
left, it popped up on my phone. somebody put that one together.
Well, they was right, because he got the lump face like Martin did when Martin was fighting Tommy Hearns.
Yeah, they put that together real quick.
Now, Lizzo is accused by 2 different women. This one lady was a filmmaker. Her name was Sophia Nahai. She was supposed to be making a film about Lizzo's, and she was like, Lizzo was very unkind. She's self-centered. She's discriminated because this girl is an Asian persuasion. The other girl's name is Melissa Viviana Jefferson. She fat-shamed her.
Yeah.
She assaulted her, supposedly,
That's what we
sexually harassed.
That's what we call it in our field. Is take your own inventory.
Yeah, you gotta take your own inventory before you start taking somebody else's. But they say she's unkind, self-centered, discriminating, assaulting people. I'm like, well, Lizzo got time to do that, all this shit to people.
That's what I would tell them. Take your own inventory.
Well, she should have told him that a long time ago, because she going to court, because there's 3 of them girls that were the backup dancers and stuff.
Yeah.
They'd have been on TV a couple of times. So they got their stories all like wrapped up to tell about Lizzo.
Monetary gain. Y'all ain't gonna get that much money. And if
No.
y'all do, y'all better make some good decisions with it.
They gonna spend that money
Y'all better make some
on the
good
Brazilian butt wax.
Yeah, you know,
And they
that's
already
good.
got big ass butts. But you know, I'm just like these stories. Oh, and you know, Lizzo was supposed to do a leg of the.
You hurt my feelings type shit. Go on, hell out here with that shit.
I've been paying your ass to hurt your feelings for all these years. You wouldn't have been doing shit if I wouldn't have got you on my team.
Yeah.
But
We still ain't got reparations. Y'all worried about what hurt your damn feelings. Unprofessional.
she was supposed to join Beyonce on the next leg of her Queen Bee or whatever Beyonce called it this shit, the Lion King tour, I don't know. But Beyonce dropped her. She dropped Lizzo off the tour.
Yeah.
Now, if I was Lizzo, cause Lizzo had a contract with her,
Oh yeah, it's gonna get test done. That's
she gonna
contract.
pay me.
Yeah.
You gonna pay me. You can't just drop me cause some people lied and stuff. Cause I don't know if they lying. None of us know if they lying.
That's like what's saying. That's big ball move. That's big ball move. So it's like, yeah, that's where if you owe me some contractual obligations, then that's where we can go up in your money. We can go up.
Yeah,
we
go
know
get some
you got
money.
it. We know you got it. We go up in your shit.
Well, I mean, and I'm 100% certain that they had contracts for Lizzo to be on this next leg of her tour because
Yeah,
that.
contracts was in play.
So that means Lizzo got to give Beyonce some money, or when she get finished dealing with these people in court, she coming to deal with Beyonce in court, and everything she paid these people in court, she gonna get back from Beyonce. She ain't coming up short. That one thing about Lizzo, big ass, she ain't coming up short. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Snoop canceled some of his shows. And he's still coming here though.
But I don't even think them is not even they personal calls to make though, because Beyonce is not. I mean, she a boss. and
But the
everything.
promoter is the one.
Yeah, but the record, like, who makes the money? Like you said, the record. Like, she not calling them shots, so I want them off the tour. They're gonna be like, well, you just better suck it up. Because we're trying to pack this stadium and there's money to be made.
And Lizzo gonna put some asses in the seats,
I mean,
baby.
we could put y'all on two different sides of the stadium. We can make sure you don't see each other, but y'all gonna be performing together.
On the next leg of this tour.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to put all that behind, put that down.
Well, Lizzo ass might be in court as much as Donald Trump. So she might well get off the damn tour and
So
just
it
get
might-
paid.
Cause it might not have been no contracts in play, cause they would have told Beyonce, hey, you're gonna kill that noise, cause we gotta get this money. Yeah,
Somebody had contracts in play.
yeah.
Cause I don't think Lizzo is Antonio Brown or Flavor Flav. Lizzo got contracts in place. Lizzo got people.
And she gonna get her money, like if it was contracts in place, she gonna get her money and it's gonna be gotten.
Well, I mean,
Lizzo, no matter what.
first of all, what Beyonce should
Lizzo
have
is a
did.
machine now.
Yep,
So it's like
exactly.
whatever- She a machine, so it's like whatever you trying to do or whatever they trying to do is not gonna work. Cause it's like what I told people when everybody was saying Kanye was crazy, he gonna go broke. Kanye will never be broke, man. It's people that's gonna give Kanye some money. It's people that's on Lizzo team. She'll never be broke ever again a day in her life. Just like people said Michael Jackson was broke. How you be broke and just go to Bahrain and do what you want to do, then come back to the United States and have a personal doctor prescribing you some dang on whatever he was taking. Like, I can't even get no IV drip. Nobody come to my house and put no IV. Give me some of that IV.
First of all, Lizzo is a machine now. Lizzo got a team. So, Beyonce, yeah, you got a team too. But Lizzo got a team just like you. So, you can't just, like Hustle said, you just can't drop her off the tour. I wouldn't give a damn. Or either you gonna pay that money. Let me see. Snoop canceled some of his shows. And they was like in places, I think Nashville, he canceled the Nashville show. He canceled a couple of shows in Texas and bumfuck Egypt. But he's still coming to Cleveland. Crip Walk.
Yeah.
So, and they ain't even announced it yet. Cause it was on the second leg of Snoop's tour. He might have Martha Stewart on the second leg of his tour. Or Beyonce might pick Martha Stewart up because Lizzo gonna sue the shit out of Beyonce. I'm trying to be on Lizzo's team now, shit.
Yeah.
No Static Radio, voice of the revolution. It's the Hustle and Wax Flow. We might as well say this the Hustle, Wax, and Tamar Freeman flow. Cause she be flowing. Thank you, Tamar Freeman. You beast mode out there. Y'all need to watch Stars on Mars with Marshawn Lynch and all them other people. Cause him and Lance Armstrong, they the stars.
Yeah.
And everybody else is like I guess they was B-list when they was supposed to have been B-list back then.
Yeah.
So it come on tonight, people, 8 o'clock. And these are all new episodes because they filmed all these before the strike.
Yeah.
So this is very entertaining. This is better than what's the one they do, Survivor and the Real Housewives of the ghetto, whatever. But because this got Marshawn Lynch on it,
Yeah.
and Lance Armstrong is actually pretty entertaining too, I had to say. And him and Marshawn Lynch, they done linked up. They tight. They brothers now. Because first Lance Armstrong, I think might be the 3rd episode. So he said, I'm leaving. I don't want to be here no more. Marshawn Lynch was like, oh, hell no. And he got him tight. Them dude ain't leave the show, man. Because y'all need to watch this shit. Because them other people, they used to be on something, but they ain't Marshawn Lynch and they ain't Lance Armstrong. Lance Armstrong won like 5 consecutive Tour de France's when they ride them bikes all through the mountains of France and all through the mountains of Switzerland and all that bullshit. And of course it came out that he was getting a needle in his ass.
He was cheap.
Yeah, he was cheating, but you can't take, first of all, let me tell you something. I don't give a damn what they were shooting in his ass. He still had to pedal that bike through them damn mountains. And he wasn't the only one getting shot in the butt.
Did you see the first episode?
Of Stars on Mars?
Yeah.
I missed the first one. That's why I said I gotta start watching this, man, because this
Yeah.
gotta be anything with Marshawn Lynch in it, I'm watching.
It's the one chick, I think, what did she play on Modern Family? I think that's what she played on. But she, was that the one?
You know the damn Puerto Rican girl, the one that be talking that Puerto Rican Guala shit that was married to Al Bundy.
Yeah.
She a fine ass mother. Ooh wee.
It's the one chick though,
Woo.
that was on there. She got the red hair with the glasses, don't Stars on Mars. The redhead chick. Is
Oh,
still
she
on
did
there?
used to be on there with Al Bundy.
Yeah.
Now.
She was the what's her name though? Al Bundy's was it his sister, his son, his daughter's kid. She said, we got, she talking about Lance Armstrong. She said, we got a real astronaut on. She thought he was Neil Armstrong. She was whispering in them people's ear too. They were like, huh? She was like, we got a real astronaut on the show.
Woo. Yeah, she do be on Modern Family. And we call him Al Bundy because I don't know what his name is on there. Because I've actually watched Modern Family before,
Yeah.
and actually it is kind of like a funny show. It ain't Married with Children, but ain't too many damn shows Married with Children.
Yeah. He gonna
So-
be funny in anything he play in, dog.
Yeah, first of all, he's a good actor,
Yeah.
and he funny. Ed, what's his name?
Ed O'Neill.
Ed O'Neill. He's a good actor. And we all know him as Al Bundy, football legend.
Yeah, he's good in that one too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Modern
yeah.
Family is a good show. It's
Yeah.
funny, man.
Yeah, his wife, she is.
They got one there. Alfonso Ribeiro be like, damn, that's some fine ass. Speaking of Puerto Ricans, the Puerto Rican Festival was this weekend.
Yeah.
Now, I got some Puerto Rican friends, and I know quite a few Puerto Rican people. Julian, where you at, Julian? Okay, Julian Castillo. If anybody find or hear from Julian Castillo, tell him to call No Static Radio, the Hustle and Wax Flow, or call Dave. We miss you, Julian. But this one friend of mine, and I'm not gonna mention her name because if I do, she probably gonna cut my throat. We ain't even in no damn relationship. But she said, I'm not going to watch no damn cars in no damn parade ride down West 25th. She said I could see that shit every day of the week. Now she said they got some floats and some damn fireworks and some shit like that. I'm like, wait a minute, baby. I'm reading this shit. You Puerto Rican, baby. Ain't nobody say you had to go there. That's like saying I got to go to the nigger festival, the Glenville Festival, the one up in the park, Wood Hill. I ain't got to go to that. I'm not obligated. You're not obligated to go to the Puerto Rican festival. And they did what we thought they should have did, Hustle.
Yeah.
Remember they tried to put them down there on Voinovich Park instead of in the Muni lot. They moved that shit back over on the west side, on West 25th. And y'all know about West 25th. I love West 25th, bro. I don't know about you. But they had the parade and everything yesterday. They had events Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But you know that those two big new additions to Metro Hospital,
Yeah.
that's where they had everything set up as far as like the food and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then the parade came from out of there and went down West 25th and came back around. But yeah, that was a good place for Metro Hospital to let them use that space for the Puerto Rican festival.
Yeah.
You know, I love me some Guala Hala Walla. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And anybody, and I'm going to say this again, I'm pretty sure I said this before. What time is it? Oh, it's 3:58. But I'm pretty sure I said this before. Frankie Beverly, or Frankie Beverly and Mays,
Yeah.
he's Kyrie Irving's father. He got to be. If you look at two pictures side by side,
Oh, I thought you was putting it out there as fact, but he's.
no, this is complete. This ain't even speculation. This is my opinion on this, and I am a very opinionated person.
Oh, wow.
I don't give a damn. If you look at Kyrie Irving and Frankie Beverly, they look just alike, like they could be fucking twins, dude. And if you look at Kyrie Irving's father, he don't look nothing like him. Not that you have to look like one of your parents or another, but you ain't nowhere in the world you gonna come out looking just like Frankie Beverly. Not just like him. Got the eyes, the nose, he got everything Frankie Beverly. That's Frankie Beverly's illegitimate son. So Frankie Beverly then must have been playing Australia and went over there, and Kyrie's mama must have went to the show and was in the front of the audience. Frankie Beverly probably told her, come on, baby, let's do this thing. And then he got to singing Happy Feelings to her. And what's that other damn shit he be singing? Till I Get Home or whatever that shit is. Frankie Beverly, bad dude, man. But if you look at them, I'm telling anybody, just go and pull up Frankie Beverly and do a side by side with Kyrie Irving. You tell me they don't look just alike. And they could go on when Maury got canceled. They could go on that one with Lauren Lake, Paternity Court.
Yeah.
And Lauren Lake could get the damn results. Like she always asking her, I guess he's the bodyguard, the dude that be standing over there, Jerome. That's another white dude named Jerome.
Whatever happened to the dude? Didn't he used to do some paternity too every once in a while? Old school.
Joe Brown?
No.
Not
dude,
that fool.
Dude used to have a talk show, the black dude.
Oh, Mathis?
No, he had a talk show.
Oh, let me see. Talk show.
Montel Williams.
Oh, Montel Williams. Yeah. Yeah, but he was bogus. Montel Williams was a bogus ass motherfucker, man.
Whatever happened to Montel?
He on what you call it, electrile dysfunction commercial about 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
But I stopped watching because I used to watch him pretty much if I was at home and it was on, I would be watching. But
then he used to do the paternity. But
yeah, he used to do it. He didn't do it all the
more,
time.
It was more concerned though. It was more like concerning.
Yeah, for real. He was more concerned for the parents, the kids, and all that shit.
Yeah.
But he was a fraud because one day, and this is the truth, it was a brother on there.
Yeah.
Young brother, he had to be like maybe about 26, 27. And this girl had got murdered. Now, comes out, he wasn't convicted of shit. Somebody else, they never found the person. And but somebody came out after like 10 years or so and said he was the shooter. So Montel, whatever that Montel Williams or whatever his name is, Montel Jordan, whatever that, no, hey, Montel Jordan, cool. Montel Williams sit there and talk to this dude the whole show and was like, you know, trying to, cause you know, Montel Williams was a lawyer, I think, at one time. He might have been an attorney while he was in the Air Force, but he was pressing this young man, and the young man, he never admitted that he shot these people, but some part of it came out about him knowing it. He might have been on the scene, whatever.
Yeah.
So, and they put the cameras outside. Montel Williams, people called the police. When dude left out that studio,
Yeah.
they arrested him, put him in the car. Montel Williams a fucking snitch.
Yeah.
Big bald head ass snitch. That's why you on at 4 in the morning doing erectile dysfunction commercials. You the father, Montel Williams. Now, I mean, I understand that this young lady had got murdered and everything, but the thing is, it wasn't Montel Williams' business. If you're gonna bring the girl's sister on to, you know, talk about it, and then you're gonna bring this young man on because you think he has something, or they think he has something to do with it. You ain't do your research, Montel Williams. But then they had the camera, you know how they do the split screen?
Yeah.
He's still talking to the brother, and you know, he telling everybody we're gonna wrap it up, and you know, we're gonna find the killers. He was always gun ho motherfucker anyway.
So he did him like old girl security did to the witness stand when
Yeah,
she came
when
to
she
court.
walked in the door.
Montel, I thought I was gonna be on the Montel Williams show. Next thing I know, he got the police on me.
No
Set
Static
me up.
Radio, the voice of the
Yeah,
revolution, the
set
hustle and wax flow. We
He
doing
set
this.
me up and got the reward money.
Cause they wasn't paying his bald head ass enough. No, but that one right there, I stopped watching Montel Williams and I had hate for that man ever since, cause
He got some, what's his name? He got something like Alfonso. He got him up.
Oh yeah, he got him on fine. I don't know if they still together, but
If they ain't, he got some on the side.
yeah, he got something on the
He
side.
got some coming off the bench. Coming off the bench.
And we ain't talking about no black women either. Montel Williams. That's why he on 4 in the morning doing some damn he never had another show after that. And Reg Todd is, if you can't get it up and it's 4 in the morning, your ass need to be asleep, for one.
His was more concerning. What's his name wasn't concerned? Maury wasn't concerned. He just come out here
Yeah,
and get
Maury
your-
just didn't give a
Yeah,
damn.
come out here and one of y'all gonna end up dancing. I don't give a damn if it's the woman, my man, but one of y'all gonna end up dancing.
Boy, but the
My
thing
ratings
is,
go up.
when Montel was on, Quincy Jones' woman had a show, Sally Jesse Raphael.
Yeah,
Quincy Jones was hitting that.
yeah.
Um,
With the red glasses.
Yeah.
Red glasses.
And what was the young girl? What was the young girl? She used to be on TV. She had a show too. It'd come to me because all them little talk shows like
Ricky
that.
Lake, was it
Ricky Lake,
or the Jenny Jones guy?
Jenny Jones. No, that was Quincy Jones' woman, Jenny Jones. And the other one, Sally Jesse Raphael, just was Sally, the red glasses, the lady with the red
Yeah.
glasses. She had some good shows too. Cause I mean, around that time, that's when I first left the government, and I had a lot of time on my hand.
Sally Jesse was the old cougar everybody wanted to knock though. Sally Jesse was the old cougar before Martha
Martha
Stewart.
Stewart, yeah, she was.
Before Martha Stewart hit the scene, it was Sally Jesse, bro.
Yeah, Sally Jesse Raphael was the old cougar before Martha Stewart. I got to give you that one, bro, for sure.
Then Martha Stewart hit the scene, it was over for Sally Jesse.
Yeah, Sally Jesse Raphael slowly but surely wasn't on TV no more. People stopped wearing red frames on their damn glasses.
Yeah.
They should do a Where Are They Now for Ricky Lake, Sally Jesse Raphael, or Jenny Jones, I don't know if she passed away or something. I don't know, but
I know she ain't never had a show since she was on that show that one time.
ain't none of them getting no damn shows no more with
I
me.
remember what happened to Jenny Jones. She had that dude on the show, and there was neighbors, and dude revealed that secret crush that he was in love with dude that lived next door to him.
Oh, and he killed the
Yeah,
motherfucker,
he
didn't he?
went home after the show and
Yeah,
killed
killed
dude.
him, yeah.
They canceled Jenny Jones. They seen no airtime. That was the last. Them telling what happened was the last airtime she ever received.
And I remember that
Yeah.
distinctly, dude, when they got off the show and they went home.
Hey, dude went home
And-
straight,
and-
went over
and-
dude house and
and
murdered
murdered
dude.
him.
And that was the end of Jenny Jones.
Murked them like right there. They should, well, there was no follow-up show on that one. That's a damn show. But no, that was it got her off TV. Like she wasn't on TV no more. Quincy Jones couldn't help her. Nobody could help her ass. And I said that Kareem Hunt had signed with the Washington Redskins / Commandos.
Yeah.
Actually, he's trying out with the New Orleans Saints this week. He never signed a contract with the Commandos. But y'all don't forget the Trauma Recovery Center. If y'all got traumatic stuff going on in y'all life, and there's a whole lot of traumatic stuff going on out there, because like I said earlier, the world is over, and we just living it out, slowly but surely.
What's the name? She should have stayed in her lane, because what's the name he came in and filled
Ricky
that.
Lake was making some money because she had fans. I don't know why.
What's the name came and filled that. And
Who,
took
Maury?
Dr. Phil. Because
Oh.
remember Jenny Jones, that used to be her thing. I remember that's why I used to watch Jenny Jones, because her thing was promiscuous teens. Like that was her thing. Now, I was like, what the hell, promiscuous teens?
And she had them on there.
Yeah. And then she switched up to that crush game, and that's what threw her shit
With
out.
her rap, she should have
But
stuck with
promiscuous teens
badass
was her thing.
teens.
And then if she'd have kept with that, she'd still been making money today.
But you know how all them
Dr. Phil.
shows, like she was dealing with the promiscuous teens. Montel Williams was dealing with serious issues when it came to paternity, and he was kind of low on the serious side. Ricky Lake, I can't remember what her damn show was about, but she was on for a long time with her goofy ass. Sally Jesse Raphael, she had some good shows on. I seen her shows they almost got into freaking all out brawls before.
Yeah.
She had some good security. But the legend is the ringmaster,
Yeah.
Jerry Springer. But yeah, after that, man, that was kind of messed up with Jenny Jones, man.
Yeah.
Jenny Jones shouldn't have had that show. She should have had her people do some more research. How
Yeah.
crazy that motherfucker was.
Yeah.
Cause when he got straight to the house, and there wasn't no we going out to eat, mama, or we going to do this, we going to wash clothes. He went in there, got his pistol, went in,
Yeah.
and shot dude and killed him
So, dude, man,
on the
that-
spot.
That's how he been thinking about me the whole time.
The whole
he been
time.
living here.
I've been watching him cut his grass.
Yeah, I gotta go handle him right now. Right now. That's crazy.
We not laughing about somebody getting
Yeah.
murdered and losing their life. It's just how things come about. I mean, cause if y'all think we like being rude or whatever, I'm talking about this thing. What about y'all badass kids that's out here in the streets not killing people?
Yeah.
And y'all ain't got no control over them, and you ain't trying to control them. Or
Yeah.
even if they ain't your kids, you in your community, you ain't trying to do nothing to make your community better. Y'all asses need to vote tomorrow. Vote no on issue 1. That's all I'm gonna say. No on issue 1. And the number to the Trauma Recovery Center, if you having trauma after listening to this shit for 2 hours plus, 216-644-5487. There's No Static Radio. This is the voice of the revolution. It's the hustle and wax flow. Let me tell y'all something. Them was the good old days, man, when they had talk shows on all day, and then at a certain point, they had on soap operas.
Yeah.
The soap operas was on first, and then After that, Sally Jesse Raphael and all of them, man, and they had them timed perfectly where you could watch all them boys at one time. I was like, man.
And I had you flipping back and forth through the channels.
Especially when you have promiscuous teens.
They don't got that on the Roku remote. You remember your remote used to have
Nosy. Nosy, and when you go back and watch all the old talk shows and stuff like that, you ever look on there?
Nah, but when you remember, like when they both be on live, you remember you could have your TV used to have the picture-in-picture.
The picture-in-picture, oh yeah.
Or you could have the last button where it would go back to the last channel. You could flip back and forth.
Yeah.
They don't got that on the remote controls no more.
Mine on Fire Stick got it.
Yeah.
If you
It's like you got to program that
You know,
shit
the circle?
to your favorites. You got to program shit to your
well,
favorites.
that's what they do now. They want you to do work when they come and watch the TV. But they're on the Fire Stick one. If you like the circle on the left hand side,
Yeah.
boom, it'll go right back to what you was watching before.
Okay.
Cause I be switching back from Oxygen when they be having Snapped on,
Yeah.
and
I got the
and
Roku,
Grace
got
Henry Discovery. And I got the Roku game
Yeah, I
too,
got
but
the Roku.
yeah, the Roku
The Roku don't
one.
let you do
Nah,
that.
you can't do that
You
on
got
the
to
Roku.
program your shit in your favorites and then go to the sidebar.
But if you go to which one of them apps is it? Nosy.
Yeah.
And it's another one. But you could go back and you can watch all the old Jerry Springer, the old Steve Wilkoses, all them old shows. You can go back and watch them, and you get some fucking laughs on them damn
Yeah.
shows, man. Because you know what? I
Some
think
people
I'm gonna
do.
go home and pull up Sally Jesse Raphael when I
Some
get to
people
the
be
house.
bringing them out. You gotta know the episode numbers of them. Some of them joints.
Yeah, 'cause they do. They be
The
having
old
episode
cops.
numbers.
I know some people, they got the old cops and stuff. Some people be like, that was my baby daddy on episode season 6, episode 32. That was my baby daddy.
And that was like first 48.
Yeah.
And the two girls, they had, well, the dude, he probably was doing something to him, you know, and they killed him. He lived up in University Heights. They killed him somewhere, and he staggered and was bleeding and bled out in my mother's driveway.
Mm.
So they wake up in the morning like it's a nigga asleep. No, that nigga ain't sleep.
Yeah.
So when the police came, and they just happened to put that shit on the first 48.
Yeah.
Now, and my brother, my oldest brother, he used to like just go back and watch it. I'm like, why do you do this? He said, I want the kids to see their grandma on TV.
Yeah.
Like, she ain't doing no singing or nothing. She ain't snitching. And I'm like, and that was episode like 13 of season 4. You know, and you're right, you gotta have that. And I was like, damn,
Some
what?
people know, they know exactly what.
Oh, I know that one. But yeah, cause I'm like, dude, cause I went over and I'm trying to get to the, you know, I'm trying to go to the house, check my mail and everything, move on about my business. They had it taped off. Police say, you can't come in here. I'm looking at the cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude say, yeah, you had to move your car. I said, I live here, man. What did you talk about? And he was like, we filming for the first 48. I was like, damn, I watch that every week, dog. And then them 2 young girls, I think one was like 16, but they both might have been like 16, 15. And dude was having sex with them little girls. They went down to McDonald's with his credit cards and everything down at Tower City, where they got all these damn cameras. They ordering shit on his card at Tower City. I'm like, y'all couldn't go to Saks Fifth Avenue? Y'all wasn't that damn smart?
I used to like to stop through Tower City too and get me McDonald's breakfast, man, sometimes.
Man, Tower City used to be nice. The steak spot, Charlie Steaks.
Yeah.
I used to go in there and get that steak, but then when I got hit to the grilled chicken Philly,
Yeah.
it was all over except for the shouting.
Yeah, I think I might have messed with Charlie's a couple times. They fries used to be banged with the malt vinegar gang.
Yep,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
I messed with Charlie's a couple of times. It wasn't the same like the Charlie's down south. But then once you hit the Penn Station game, you leave that Charlie's alone. The Penn Station game.
Did they ever have a Penn Station in Tower City?
They don't got one, but they need to get one.
Cause all the Penn stations
Penn
out there.
Station in the steel
That
yard.
the steel yard. That's the only one in the city. But
Once you eat the Penn Station game, you're like, yeah, I ain't messing with
man,
it.
Penn
So,
Station got some good shit.
It's his new place. I went. He said they ain't gonna open officially till Labor Day weekend. They gonna party all week long. But it's called Sweet Pork Wilson's. And it's right there across from the rapid station on 117th and Madison. And I keep seeing. I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and check.
Oh, I'm gonna
these
have to
out.
check that out. Let
So
me know
I
when the
said,
grand opening is.
I sat down and the people cool, dudes in there playing his guitar. He asked me what I want. I said some ribs. He didn't even give me no order. Next thing I know, it's some pulled pork beside me and some jalapeno cornbread. And she was like, "Did he ever get your order?" I was like, "When I told him I want some ribs," she was like, "Well, they'll be out in a minute." She like, "We ain't really open. We just been, I guess." Playing around in here trying to see people like, yeah. But that was just bringing me food. Like, it was just bringing, he was like, I want people to sample, like, you try to sample some stuff out. But he had,
He got the right one, didn't he?
it's on a bun, and it's a chicken Philly on a bun with like barbecue sauce, chicken, and mushrooms, pepper, man, it's good, bro. Yeah, I see. I don't mess with
What's the
it.
name of this spot? I got to be there, man.
Sweet Pork Wilson's.
Sweet Pork Wilson's. That's I wonder if he any related to Hot Salt, not the Hot Tamale man. His last name was Wilson.
Yeah.
But
No.
we gotta get out of here, y'all. Man, I got to check that out. Did you go in there and sit down and eat?
Yeah, that's what I was in there.
Oh, okay.
I was sitting
Oh,
down
okay.
and they were just bringing food.
Oh, they about to
That
knock juicy
jalapeno
seafood.
cornbread.
Yeah, and the jalapeno cornbread. If you got that, if they made it right,
Yeah.
that was really good, bro.
They said that was the one, the chick, she was like, yeah, the other cornbread, it was too sweet.
Baby, we like sweet cornbread up north.
She was like, so she had to get the jalapeno cornbread on the thing, get it going, because she like, the other cornbread was too sweet. Like,
Oh, you got a what's the name? Next time you shoot through there, ask them do they got a menu before they, I need to see a menu, bro. Cause I like good restaurants. Cleveland got some good restaurants, and if they in the hood, they good. I don't give a damn. What we going out to? I have no idea, but we about to get the who out of here. Y'all need to love each other. Thanks for tuning in. We be crushing them, man. We be having like over 100 people viewing this, and people be having like 12 or 48 and stuff like that, and we don't get no love. Cause what's that show? The dude that put to be the comedian, and I ain't knocking nobody, but cause they, I'm all for the team. I'm a team player. But if I ain't starting, I'm be a little disgruntled, but I still come off the bench. But Scene Magazine did their best of issues, and they had him in there at the best radio show. I'm like, man, that motherfucker had 2 views every week, and he was up there for the
that's
best.
flawed anyway, that Scene Magazine. That Scene is like, there's a lot of stuff that go on
In Cleveland, yeah. Scene been around for a long time. And the person that originally owned it, I think they sold it like in about 2002 or something like
And
that.
the Scene is only gonna look at certain places. Just like the Scene is gonna have the same people that deal with the damn Bright Winter Fest and all that old corny, that same little crew. The same little
Yeah, well, the what you call it, Ohio City Fest. They do. I know. I used to read them all the time because they had some good writers, and they did good in-depth stories on politics and stuff that was going on in Cleveland.
But like I say, all the stuff that y'all got, all the machines that y'all got in Cleveland, man, y'all can't get together and break an artist with all this publicity and all these people. But the Scene, the only thing I don't like about the Scene is you're not gonna find nothing new.
Oh no, it's all the same, bro. It's Cleveland. It's the same. It's rewind it and play it again.
Yeah.
But
So we already know. About
'Cause I got one.
Everybody know Brett Kirby. Everybody know Ray Flanagan. Everybody know all these people. The same people get some new go out there. What y'all used to do? If Joe Paganakis was out there, he'd go in the cut. He'll find somebody in a dark corner of a bar. Like, yeah.
him been called Monday.
But yeah, we already know where y'all gonna go. The Beachland, the Grog Shop, and
Them they spots. Them they spots. Cause I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that when I saw it on there, I was like, cause it's on the No Static page.
Yeah.
And I was like, Scene Magazine picked him?
Yeah.
Thought we was the entertainers of the end, this motherfucker, man. But hey, let's go. We gotta go. Cause we got some stuff to do. I got some donuts in the car. I hope they didn't get humidified. Thanks for tuning in to the Hustle and Wax Flow on No Static Radio. We'll be back next week. And this is No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. I have no idea what we're going out to, but I know it's gonna be pretty damn good. If we offended you in any way, we apologize. Tune in next week and we'll do it again. Thanks.
Told me too short.
Too short. Hold on, we can't go out to Too Short. Too Short is in what's they West Coast, West Side Connection. Go Too Short. I love Too Short anyway. I ain't heard this shit in so damn long, man. Get him Too Short.
Yeah. I think it might have been out in BGB. The Brazilian butt lift and booty shots.
Yeah, that's for them.
Too short. I hate y'all couldn't make it to the
Oh man,
Memorial,
that
you know?
was so freaking beautiful, man.
yeah.
Ah, that was beautiful.
But they
man.
allowed us to stay the whole weekend. Like, you know, we was able to do the we couldn't sit in the dinner. But of course we sat around the dinner with the other media people. So of course we was at the game.
Oh,
and then
shit.
the parade Saturday morning, but I left. Cause
Oh,
I
yeah,
went to go
that's-
see my sister race too, so
Yeah, that my dude, little CJ, we got done, man. I was like,
yeah.
I had seen the game. I was doing the
Yeah.
show. I said, oh, dang, I forgot the game even tonight.
Y'all could have stayed the week, you
oh,
know.
I would have stayed. I just was like, oh, I mean, it's just
Well,
crazy.
you know, they gave us a pass. They gave us media passes for the weekend. I ain't go back Sunday.
Well, that was cool. Who else went down?
Nobody, you know, like Jeff playing. He had to go to BJ's for his mama and stuff. Yes.
What that got to do with anything?
Look, Jeff special. That he a motherfucker.